Hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm live. The stream's live. Let's have a look at the first Descendant because this is very interesting. Yeah, let's take it now. Let's have a look at it. I'm gonna turn the volume down so you guys can hear me a little bit better. But at the same time, I'm also gonna bring the speed of the trailer down as well to 0.5, just so that we've got a little bit more time to have a look at everything. So let's start off with it. Immediately, we are greeted. I'll just mute it because this sounds horrific. Make the screen bigger. Okay, I got you. Oops, wrong button. Bro, what button is it? It's this one. Oh wait, I need to. There you go. Right, we made it bigger now. There you go. That'll be better for you guys. All right, so I'll do that, and I'm also going to get rid of the chat, make the chat tiny. So let's have a look at this even more. So it starts off with this. I'm going to assume this is the, one second. I'm going to assume this is the Axion. Takes a second to load. We can see the figure of the wall crasher in the background. So that looks quite cool already. It just looks like it looks like a part of an Axion base. It looks like it's part of the Albion, which is quite cool. August the 7th is a little bit too far back, in my personal opinion. Now, this does look cool though. You can see the background, the big ass smash going onto him, as in like a nuke. We get to see Nell. We get to see some soldiers in the background. Those are some characters we've not seen. This is just a cinematic trailer, but you can see this. This is the Colossus going crazy. And this is Nell standing there. This looks absolutely dope. And Nell's in her uniform outfit, so this could potentially be a story flashback, but this does look dope as hell. The cinematics in this actually do look quite cool. I'm kind of disappointed we got literally no gameplay. And yeah, it's at 0.5 speed, just so we can have a look at everything. We then also get access to the lounge. I assume you'll probably be able to control the weather outside. Looks like a little cooking station or something. Your Descendant in the absolute bare minimum. But if you look closely at the Descendant, there is blood marks on them. There's blood marks on the Descendant. So I wonder who that is. Even that hair, I can't figure out who that is. That is Nell. Oh, wow. The details are insane. This is, oh, Ines? No, not Ines. Ines doesn't have black hair. This is Nell, I'm pretty sure. Then we go over to Bunny, who looks like she's just gone through it. Pulling the helmet off. Of course, they've got a Bunny. This looks more like the Albion. So if you look on the top corner here, when we look straight from the Albion, where we spawn in, there's a big arc reactor here. It's probably on the other side. All my chat is saying that it's an S. Of course, you've got your Guna moment. This is also in the lounge. So this is going to be something that you can possibly do in the lounge. Yeah, that's going to be in the lounge for sure. People are saying that this is an S. This is a new pistol or a shotgun. This looks like a new shotgun. So we it looks like a pistol actually. Is that a dagger skin? It might be a dagger skin or a pistol or something. We've got the hover bikes, which basically look like snow machines. You know, the motorbikes and the snow type shit. That's a revolver. It's a purple pistol. Okay, never mind. That's a blue hand cannon. And then we get this. Getting out of here with, of course, the physics. It looks like we get launched out of a ship. So we might be able to go into our own base here. And this is the Axiom, or the first big look that we get of it. It basically looks absolutely fucking empty. Do you want to know what you can do here? You can take Sigma Sector and change the color to white, and this is what you get. This looks exactly like Sigma Sector. And then we get this. So that is another variant of the bike. So that's a more upgraded bike with thrusters on it and a more like bike leaning forward type of position. You can see that is a new fit. This looks, that's definitely an S. She's wearing the NS clothes now. And you can see that they're bleeding and stuff like that. Wall crasher on his knees, which is interesting. So the Descendant, the Descendants have potentially knocked him over. If this is the 8-player raid, which it does look like it, this is going to be interesting. It means that we can already knock him over, so we figured out potentially one of his phases. Little mobs spawn in as well, and you'll possibly be able to boost into them to kill them, which is interesting. You'll be able to shoot on here as well. I think Esimor is using his first ability there. Or his second ability, he's throwing the landmines. So yep, the landmines. So you'll be able to use abilities on these bikes, most likely, which is another interesting one. Imagine Bunny's 3 on the bike. Oh man, we are screwed. Oh man, we're screwed. Then even in this here, I'm moving through this very slowly. You'll be able to jump over ledges, and then we get another silhouette of the Wall Crusher, or Wall Crusher. Now you can see him spinning. This is like the dopest Corvette skin I've ever seen. Valby's about to go crazy then. Valby on the bike would be insane as well. Drifting animation or something. Then you are in this trailer. You can they jump off and they jump with the bike into a grapple and delete the bike, and it just falls. I'm gonna assume the bike despawns or something, and or you could like throw your bike for an explosion. Then we get a nice close-up on Lepic's face. This is interesting. I mean, the details are there, but this is like it's all CGI. There's no gameplay in here at all, which is the only thing that's like making me very, very worried. This is already very, very close. They have delayed the time now. They've actually delayed it to August. So the release date is August, which isn't very reassuring. They're not showing any of the Ultimate ones either, or Ultimate Descendants, so yeah, that is a little bit more 50-50. The Wall Crusher falling is kind of cool, but in terms of actual Axion, all we see is just a Sigma sector that's not orange, and it's just brown or white, and we've not seen a touch of gameplay, which at this point is very much worrying me. Yeah. It's very, very much worrying me. Like, at this point, I don't know what to make of it. This, I think, is Nell. Because if we look around it and pause, these are all bodies. You can see over there, these are bodies. And it's going to potentially be the bodies of all the comrades that Nell's lost over the years or over the time. A couple of Serenas will kill that boss, no problem. Is Nell, you guys, haircut, and Ace has different eyes? It could be an Ace or it could be Nell. I'm going to assume it's Nell. Or this event could awaken Nell's arche. And then we see the girl or person, oh, that's the doctor, I think. That might be Jeremy. And then the eyes could be another subject to testing and stuff like that. Oh, that's Enzo. It could potentially be Enzo. We're not 100% sure. The reflection looks like Enzo. It does. Yeah, the shoulder. Or it could even be Alpha. We don't actually know at this point. But this is an interesting shot. This one is now. Yeah, 100%. Looks older. I'm sure she does. Then over here, we go to Eve from Stellar Blade. I'm joking. I'm very, very like on the fence about this. Looking at some of the other reveals in this, the fit looks so insane. Nell here looks so good. She's even got pink accents. I'm going to assume that's for her telekinesis powers. But the thing is, right, compared to like Chrono Odyssey, Sonic Racing, like some of the other games that we've seen out of here, out of the Summer Games Fest, this trailer is incredibly short. It is incredibly disappointing. And delaying the season again is questionable. It does look really good though. Visually, you can't go wrong with a CGI trailer. And it does look really, really cool. But at the same time, I'm very, very, very skeptical about this trailer. It's looking very 50-50. I'm not 1,000,000% sure how to feel about this. This is my true and honest opinion. They really, really, really need to reevaluate what's going on, because this is a big delay, and delays are fine. Don't get me wrong. I would rather it be delayed and play properly on release, but instead of working on a million things, they need to just focus on one thing. This was their soft launch, and the game did technically come out towards the end of July, and first week of August is like the main two or whatever. But this trailer included nothing, and for a community that was already very skeptical about whether this is even going to be worth it, because a lot of people have said stuff like the following: Season 3 is make or break for me. And I can completely understand that. The game is already in a major, major content drought. And even at the day of recording this, which is the 6th of June, this is not going to be available for 2 entire months. Mutant cells are not going to hold people off that long. There is a balance patch coming to the game, which might change quite a lot of Descendants. But at the same time, they are giving us nothing to work with here. And a lot of players are not a fan of it. And I can completely understand. I bet the game will be dead when August hits. I hope not. I just think that compared to a lot of the things I've seen in Summer Game Fest today, TFD is definitely not one of the things that I'm anticipating the most. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm more interested in Chrono Odyssey or even Sonic Racing, man. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm very much interested in so much more over this. Or even Fractured Blooms. Like, it's sad because TFD is what I post all the time. It's what I stream. It's what I fucking love playing, right? But at this point, it's not giving itself a good look. The developers are great, but I'm really hoping that the developer stream or the dev stream that's coming up shortly, probably in like a week or two or something, has a lot more for us. I hope that this will just to put eyes on it, and the dev team are gonna like show a ton more at the dev stream. But I'm very 50-50. So that's my take on it.